What's going on, guys? Jason here, back again. We're taking a break in our recording mixing course to give you a quick review of Audio Assault's. They revamped their Sigma. I think it used to be called the Sigma V2. It's now the Sigma EX. They revamped it, and they seem to be doing this a lot with a lot of their amp sims. It's kind of going back and just, making them better. And that's pretty cool. And the one cool thing is if you already have bought these amp sims, you get these upgraded ones for absolutely free. All you have to do is go onto your account on Audio Assault and just re-download it, and you'll automatically get the updated version. So it's pretty cool. I think I have like all their amps, so I get all these updated ones for free. Okay, here we go. We're gonna use the song that I've been using for the recording mixing class. At the end of this video, we'll show what this sounds like in the mix. But for now, let's just mess around with this. I am, as always, using my Jackson 7-string Scarlett Solo interface, and right now, we're just gonna mess with straight amp sim on here. Here we go. All right, that's it right out of the box. Let me turn my mic off here. All right, that sounds pretty good right out of the box. Let's turn on that gate and get rid of that annoying freaking feedback, shall we? As always on Audio Assault's amps, you've got your standard tone stack right here. To the left kit pedals, you got your gate, you got your low or high boost, and your overdrive pedal. You also have their 3 cabs, which they also include all kinds of other impulse responses here. So you can either choose those or your 3D cabs. You got 3 of the 3D cabs. And then you have your effects. You got your EQ, your chorus, delay, reverb. I really like how Audio Assault includes these. You don't really need a ton of this, especially for rhythm, but for lead, all of this comes in really handy. But let's dial this in and see how good of a sound we can get. You also have 3 channels. You got your lead, your crunch, and a clean channel on here. All right, that sounds pretty good, and that's no surprise because Audio Assault makes pretty awesome amp sims. The only gripe I have with them is their amps are a little too mid-rangey, a little bit too much on the boxy side, but that's also really good for like classic rock. You know, if you want to use the crunch and get some like AC/DC sound. You know, that mid-range really does help with that. So I can't exactly knock them for that. Just for metal, I don't like too much of that mid-rangey boxy sound. Let's throw some effects on here. See what we get. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But let's do that on, let's do the clean. All right, we're gonna do clean. Let's take off the overdrive. Let's take some of the vibrato. I don't like this this speed too much on the sounds pretty good. Let's crank up the treble on that. Effects makes anybody sound good because I am not a very good lead guitarist, but that sounds pretty cool. All right, let's turn all these off. Let's go play with some of the cabs they got in here. Now, this is the 3D cabs. Let's go take the lead. Oh, we got to turn the overdrive back on. Okay, we got our sound again. Now, let's go back to the cabs and let's look at their IRs they got here. Hey, that sounds pretty good. I like that. I'll be totally honest, and again, another criticism toward Audio Assault, and by means, this is kind of just being picky. I'm not too crazy about all their IRs. They do have some good ones. I would say like 1 out of every 10. Like this first one's pretty nice. I do like this one. I like that one and this one. However, some of these other ones just very tinny. That one's not horrible. I do like this first one, though. That one's pretty good. However, we'll go back to the 3D cabs. But just remember, guys, I mean, you really can't complain. I'm not sure how much this is on sale for right now, but for the amps you get for Audio Assault, for everything that you get, I mean, you get an amp, you get pedals, you get effects, and you get cabs. I mean, it is the best bang for the buck. I'm kind of nitpicking when it comes to the mid-rangey sound and some of the IRs, because these are things can easily be kind of EQ'd or fixed, or just use different impulse responses. But I am totally nitpicking here. This is like awesome bang for the buck, and not just this amp sim. I mean, all their amp sims are the best bang for the buck. I think they're anywhere from like $5 to $20 or something. Really, really, really nice sounding amp sims. All right, now I'm going to do this amp my way. What we're going to do is we're going to add a impulse response loader. We're going to bypass theirs. I'm going to put my EQ on there. Let's go to their cabs. We're going to take away this. All right, here is my EQ, just a high pass, low pass, a little drop in the mids and low mids to get rid of the boxiness, and that drop around 5K to get rid of the fizz. A very, very, very basic EQ. And for my impulse responses here, as always, I am using Auto 11's impulse responses. Oh, there we go. I got 6 impulse responses on here from Auto just because they sound so badass. So this is what this sounds like. All right, let's hear this in a mix. I'm going to use a song that I'm actually using for my my tutorial how to record for beginners. And so we got Sigma EX, and we've got some impulse responses from Auto and an EQ. Check this out. Yeah, pretty sure that sounds pretty good. And I pretty much just dialed Sigma in. How long has this video been? 10 minutes. Like that's just the sound I got on the EX. I just threw together real quick. Obviously, I already have the impulse responses chosen in the EQ. All I had to do is dial the amp, and you dial it in some more, you can probably get a better sound. But in my opinion, that sounds pretty freaking heavy and pretty good. We can do a quick comparison, and we'll mute those. We can unmute the Auto amps that I've been using. So that's the Auto amps, which in my opinion is slightly heavier, but it all depends on your sound. I don't know, man. That Sigma, that Audio Assault, man, that sounds really freaking heavy too. That's kind of, that's really close. That's almost a tie in my book. These amp sims software has come such a long way, guys. This stuff sounds so good. All right, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Not much more to say on that. What you see is what you get. I have already had this Sigma, the V2. I already have this. It's already sounded good, and they've made it sound even better. Just like all of Audio Assault stuff, man, best bang for the buck you can get out there, especially if you're on a budget or a beginner. I'll put a link in the description over to Audio Assault's website. Go check it out. And most importantly, guys, hey, like this video, click to subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Metal till death out there.